So we are back, and this week in news, Bucks GME, associate of Bucks GME, has been arrested for Toronto's 25th murder. This is news from the 6th, where we hit you with that real Toronto shit, and I'm your host, Friday Ricky Dred. Now, this is an unfortunate chain of events and a story that has come down the pipeline. I first picked this up over here from Six Sounds, and they picked this up via Global News. Big salute to Global News and big salute to Six Sounds. We have done multiple interviews with Bugs GME, and he is currently detained right now. But from this story here, this is one of his associates, Bucks GME, who has been on many songs with him. They have the mixtapes called the Splash Brothers that have come out back in the days. So let's go through the article that we have here, courtesy of Global News and Six Sounds. Here we go here. So in a press release, Toronto police said officers received a report of a shooting in the Morningside Avenue and Shepherd Avenue East area just after 3 a.m. on May 7th. Police said that two men were shot in a plaza of the parking lot. According to police, 36-year-old Peter Oscar Khan and from Ajax was transported to hospital with life-threatening injuries and was pronounced deceased. Now, officers said another man in his 20s also was transported to hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries, but since has been released. Speaking to reporters on Wednesday, Toronto Sergeant Tiffany Castell said officers believe Khan was targeted by the lone suspect because he was wearing a chain around his neck. The suspect ripped the chain from Mr. Khan's neck at gunpoint and shot Mr. Khan. She said the suspect then casually walked away about 100 meters away into a parking lot. Found another victim who with the chain around his neck and ripped the chain from that individual's neck at gunpoint as well. Crazy. She said the suspect then got into a white Nissan Altima and drove away. Castell said investigators determined that the suspect was also allegedly involved in another robbery in the Kennedy Road and Ellesmere Road area earlier that day. Castell said the force had significant concerns for public safety because the three chains ripped robberies happened within 90 minutes. Now, she said the images of suspect vehicles were disseminated to media and the officers. Castell said the results of the May 8th, on May 8th at around 4 p.m., a keen-eyed officer spotted the suspect vehicle in a parking lot in the Kennedy Road and Ellesmere area. We moved quickly to seize the suspect vehicle, and while we were on the scene doing that, the suspect returned to the vehicle, attempted to get into the vehicle, she said. Our officers prevented him from doing so, and he ran away. Castell said after a 15-minute foot pursuit, the suspect was arrested. Officers have identified the suspect as 27-year-old Javon Waldron from Toronto. According to Castell, he was initially charged with robbery and held for 72 hours. He was charged with first-degree murder on Tuesday, Castell said. Castell urges anyone with information to contact police. So, like I said in the beginning, this is an unfortunate turn of events. I seen this news story pop up on CP24, what I'm usually watching in the crib, and in the back of my mind, I was like, RIP to this young gentleman, and the gentleman's name here again, just so that we can, pay some proper respects to this gentleman here. Peter Oscar Khan, RIP to Peter Oscar Khan, condolences to his family. It's really, really unfortunate when, people are going out, especially to gun violence in this city here. And from what it says in this article here, he had his chain snatched right before his passing. So, this seems to be some animosity, maybe some get back or some type of thing going on, some kind of conflict that is going on between who they've accused here and the deceased. Now, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. So for what I'm seeing here, Bucks GME is currently detained right now with this incident, and I'm sure that he's going to have his lawyers trying to prove his innocence in this. Okay, it can get really sticky when it comes to stuff like this because a lot of times there is a lot of surveillance cameras and all that. This is 2022, and there's a lot of different ways of solving crimes. So we'll definitely keep you guys updated on what's going on with this. this. Like I said, Bucks GME has been on multiple tracks with your boy Bugs, you know what I'm saying, the Splash Brothers mixtapes, some of my favorites, to be honest. And you know, he's definitely a very talented individual when it comes to this rap stuff. So we'll definitely keep you guys updated on what's going on with this, with him being one of the Toronto rappers in the scene. Now, that's all I got for a news story today. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button so that we can get pushed up higher in the algorithms, and make sure to share these videos right here. And if you want any more news stories like this, let me know in the comments below what other news stories you want us to cover over here at News from the 6. And also let us know in the comments below, do you think that Bucks GME is done with these new allegations that have been put up against him? Okay, he's not a stranger to prison, so this won't be his first time, and a lot of times when you have prior charges, it makes it even worse for you. So let me know what you think in the comments below. We'll be reading your comments, and the best comment gets pinned to the top. This is News from the 6, where we hit you with that real Toronto shit, and I'm off this. Deuces.